Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will be continuing my Python tutorial. In the last video I ran through variables, what they are and how to declare them. And in this video I will be giving a brief introduction and a more in-depth understanding of what print and input are. We've already used these two commands in my last videos, but I'm going to go through a more in-depth explanation and how you can use them even more. So if you have not seen the last video, I recommend you go check it out, and let's get right into it. So first we'll start off with the print function. As we know, the print function it's a very important function and it's used quite a lot. So you can just go ahead and type print and you can give you anything. You can type in my put double quotes, type in my world, and if I were to click enter and run print input, I would get my world. I can also go print 25 and it would print 25. I can also go ahead and print multiplication, division, any sums like 50 times 100 and I get 5,000. Now if I wanted to write something like 50 times 100 equals to 5,000, instead of just writing something plain like 5,000, I could write this code. So I can go print, and then inside double quotes, I could write 50 times 100, and I'll put the equals to sign, keep a comma here, and type in 50 times 100 here. And if I click run, it should work out. So I'll just run you through a bit more about this code and give you a bit more understanding. So whatever I write in the double quotes, it will just turn out like that. It will not actually solve the equation like it did with my world. You just type it out like that and it comes in. And once I finish the double quotes and I actually wanted to do something, I remember to put a comma here and then go 50 and then type in your operation, which was to match it up. I did 50 times 100. So now that we've gone through a bit about our print function, I'm going to show you our input function. Now, input functions can be used widely, and it's mainly used for the users to type something. So if I were to type in input and then go that and then do print and then print hello what here I forgot to put the double quote, so hello my name is Jack, and then I could end that here and go what is yours and put a question mark. So if I click run print input, it would come up with this, and I can type here well, whatever you want to type, like let's say Jasper, enter, and you can enter it. So this was just a brief one. For something more, you could do like float input print type number 1. Now we've gone through, this was one of the examples I did in the first video of my Python tutorial, so you would have already seen this code if you've watched that. So if I click run here, I should be able to type 45 and enter. And if I wanted to take further action, I could go maybe copy paste this to here, and I could type in number 2 and click run. And here it's much easier to put something like remove this print function. So if I remove this print function, you can also do it this way. So, and you can make this like kind of do like A equals 2, B equals 2, and if I rerun this, it would come up like a better picture, 12 and 4, and then I could do, and then after this I could maybe do like print A plus B, and if I did enter, hopefully 24. As you can see, it all works out. So that's just a quick thing on input, and remember, input isn't something too complicated. It's just a function where the user would be able to type, because if I remove this input, you would see that the user could not or will not be able to type. So now that we've gone through that, I'm going to show, I've also used the print function over here. So that's both the print and input function, and the float function I've already gone through that in last video, and I'll just give a brief overview. So the float function is when you use decimals. That's why my answers come in decimals, and because if the user was to type 0.8 or 0.3, the float function is able to pick that up and use it or continue the operation. So now that we've gone through our main what print and input functions are and how to use them, we are now going to go and see create a small little app or design. So in this one, we are going to maybe do something like, we could get the user's input. So maybe you could do like something like 4 plus 6, and then you could do you could use the input, and whatever the input is, of course, is what the user has typed. So you can go A equals 2 input not 8 maybe plus 5, and that's, I'm not going to use float as I am the one typing it, not the user. And we can go here, and then yeah, we'll just stick with 1 for now. And 8 plus 5 equals 2. We'll just chuck in the equal signs here and a space, so there's a bit of gap between our equal sign, and you can go 23, or you can just type in the right answer, which is 13. So now that we've seen that we can also use it to question the user, not for the user to question the computer every time. And yeah, so that's really it for today, guys. It was a very quick, brief intro. And thank you for watching, and if you liked it, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. If you have any clarifications that you would like to ask, remember to put it in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Till next time, this is me signing off.